centered up. There we go, hot mic. 94.3 The Ox, little Sunny Burgess for you, and Win in Texas on your Valentine's Day Monday. Good one to you, 8:30 now. Time for Coffee Talk, brought to you by the Comanche Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture. Check them out at #Explore Comanche, Texas. As we say good morning and welcome in Cynthia Newton with Hope Counseling. How we doing?
Good morning. I'm doing well. How about you?
All right. Did you lose any big money over the Super Bowl?
I know better than that.
Me too. Me too.
It's like, that's not something I do.
I had to throw you a curveball there. She hit it out of the park.
Yeah.
Not having nothing to do with that.
No.
Did a bat flip and everything.
Well, so as you just said, today's Valentine's Day.
All right.
That's a good thing for some people and a bad thing for some people, and for others.
It kind of be that Christmassy thing, that some people are all for it, some people not so much. Some bad memories there or something.
Yeah, so we're going to talk a little bit about how do you beat some of that Valentine's Day depression. I hear you got your wife a table saw.
Yeah, she's tickle pink.
Yeah, that's what happens after you've been together for so long. Right.
Last year it was a shop vac.
Man, and you're still sleeping in the doghouse? Is that not just kidding?
I didn't get her a table saw.
Anyway. So today's Valentine's Day. Yes, you still have time to go get your loved one stuff. I was at where was I at this weekend? I don't remember. Everywhere. Several different stores, and those shelves are getting emptier and emptier, but they weren't completely empty yet. Right. So anyway, but Valentine's Day can be great for couples, of course. I mean, that's what it's a play on, is for couples. But what if Cupid hasn't graced you with one of his arrows? I like that. Anyway,
Earl was talking about shooting Cupid with a rusty arrow this morning. He was a little upset with Valentine's Day too.
Apparently, so this might leave you feeling depressed. While it may seem like everyone is in a relationship and happy, this is actually not the case. I mean, that's just a lot of times you see that. Probably because your brain is telling you that's what is going on. But reality is, I promise you, not everybody is in this wonderful relationship and happy. So there's plenty of other people out there just like you who might be struggling with Valentine's Day depression. Okay? So mental health and Valentine's Day. While Valentine's Day is meant to be a day of joy and romance, a lot of people spend the day feeling lonely and depressed. In fact, this is kind of interesting. Some research suggests that Valentine's Day is the start of an annual rise in suicide rates that peaks in April.
Wow.
These statistics aren't that surprising when you consider that relationship problems are the #1 causes of suicide in today's day and age. So relationship problems, statistically, y'all know how I like statistics, are truly actually one of the #1 causes in suicide at this point. And relationship can be on a multitude of facets, but when you look at Valentine's Day and the start of that, absolutely. I mean, you've got places going on suicide watch and all sorts of places for Valentine's Day.
But then you said it peaks in April. Is that right? It just starts going up between now and then. Okay. Yeah. Weird.
For some people, the romance and love associated with Valentine's Day become triggers for their depression. If you are feeling this way, it's important to make sure you get help immediately. So how do you deal with that Valentine's Day depression? So especially if you're suffering from a recent heartbreak, which happens.
Sure.
Especially for people who don't want to buy that Valentine's Day gift. I'm totally kidding about that. Anyway.
Got a breakup last week.
Yeah.
Those guys.
Avoid social media and the inevitable flood of couples photos that we fill up your feed with for a few days. So just don't get on social media, guys. Don't look at all that stuff. I mean, don't make it worse for you. Yeah. Though romantic love may be absent from your life right now, focus on the other types of love in your life and take a moment to appreciate the people who care about you. Focus on your family. Focus on your kids. And, last year, my kids were so amazing. They actually made a reservation and took me out to dinner for Valentine's Day. Dressed up, man, they were opening car doors. They, were giving flowers out, and then they wanted to give flowers out to the waitress. I mean, it was just so cool.
Right.
And, I mean, teaching, so sometimes even though you're alone, you can enjoy Valentine's Day and the love that you have with other people. So your children, your parents, I mean, all these things, close friends. I mean, all these things it may not have to be a romantic love, but Valentine's Day is not just about that. You know, every year my dad would give us, okay, I'm going to try not to cry. I'm just telling you that. Every year my dad would give us the little conversation hearts. Okay, that was his thing. So I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but for the entirety of my life, I got the conversation hearts, whatever, you know, from my dad, you know, and of course this is the first year I'm not going to get those. So that's a little bit more difficult, but you know, it's like, that was Valentine's Day. That was, you know, I love those things. I look forward to those every year. And of course my mom did her thing, but that was my dad, was the little conversation heart. So I mean, it doesn't take much, and to make that
thought that counts. Absolutely,
to make that memory with, you know, the people that you love. You don't have to go spend hundreds of dollars or anything like that. So misery loves company. We've all heard that, right? All right. So your single friends may be feeling down as well. For the ladies, guys, plan a fun Galentine's Day.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't that cute?
That is.
A Galentine's Day, not Valentine's Day, a Galentine's Day activity. You will all forget about your Valentine's Day woes when you just go out and have fun with the gals. So anyway. There's not such a cute thing for guys, but Galentine's Day. I don't know. It doesn't fit as well. So sorry, guys.
Back to that misery loves company.
Yes. I'm trying here. Be your own Valentine. Spend the day treating yourself with something you enjoy. You know what? If you've been putting off that, getting your nails done, or you know, going to the spa, or getting that massage, or you know, just even going and watching a movie, that, you know, just doing something for yourself. Treat yourself.
Sure.
Give yourself words of affirmation instead of dwelling on any of the negativity you're feeling. You know, think positively. Look at everything that you have going on. Avoid the temptation to drink your problems away. This is a huge temptation on Valentine's Day, as with any holiday.
Nope.
You know, it will only leave you feeling worse in the end. Also, if this behavior becomes your norm, you could wind up dealing with longer and more significant problems in the end. So focus on healthy outlets like meditation, yoga, journaling, or going to the spa to cope with any poor feelings. You know, exercise, blowing bubbles. I still love blowing bubbles. I know that's crazy. I mean, but it's so much fun. And
but bubble technology is advanced much from when we were kids.
It is so cool, especially when you get like all these little bubble makers going on at the same time, and you just have, anyway, sorry. Bubbles are fun. They really make you forget about all your worries, trust me.
All we had was that bottle and that little ring. That's all we had.
Yeah, I know, but especially if you sit there and you think about the bubbles as every little problem, and you go, pop, 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 pop.
Just disappear.
Okay, that was crazy, but yeah. Anyway, they disappear. Okay, so I am a therapist for a living, so I have to think outside the box, right?
Yeah, that's out there.
Oh, all right. Well, it's natural to feel everyone is in a relationship. Remember that you are not the only one who is single, and that being single has its perks. You know, for a lot, I think I heard somebody, I can't remember. I heard somebody say the other day that, oh yeah, one of my interns. It's like, it was somebody that I can call out, you know. One of my interns actually said, he said, man, I'm going to save a lot of money this year on Valentine's Day, you know. It's like,
his cup's half full.
Exactly. It's like, I get to save that money. Thank goodness for that divorce. Anyway, so yeah. I mean, you have to look at the upside, even though you may not be, you know, doing what everybody's supposed to be doing, in quotes. But anyway, so don't jump into a relationship or scramble to find a date just to avoid being single on Valentine's Day, okay? Just because you're single today, don't just start going on Tinder or all those apps to try to find a date for tonight. Trust me, that's not a good move, okay? So, I mean, just enjoy today without having to feel like that pressure of having to get a date for Valentine's Day. Now, avoid comparing yourself to others, as it will only leave you feeling worse. While your friend's relationship may look perfect, no relationship is without flaws.
Especially on Facebook. Right?
Especially on Facebook.
This is us. We're having 5-star dinner. And then later we're going to go home and beat the snot out of each other.
Especially on Facebook. Pictures are not always what they appear to be.
Yeah.
So don't try to live in that fantasy world, okay? You live in your world, and your world is what you make of it. So when your Valentine's Day depression actually does become too much, if you've been battling it for a long time, it may be more than just a case of Valentine's Day blues, whether a heartbreak has sent you spiraling into a depression you cannot seem to get out of. You can't seem to get out of it on your own. Your mental health has been a lifelong struggle. There is something you can do. Instead of continuing to struggle on your own, a formal depression treatment program could help you finally start to lift this burden off your shoulders. So, I mean, depression, there's what we call seasonal depression, there's what we call holiday depression, and then there's what we call severe depression or major depression. And obviously, if it's more then you can pull yourself out of, please don't hesitate to seek help. We're here for you at Hope Counseling of Texas, with offices in Comanche, Dublin, Eastland, and Hamilton. Whatever we can do to help you, we can help you find other resources as well. So please give us a call, 325-356-1105. We'll be happy to give you some help and help you through some of this. If there's a specific anniversaries for you today and you're just really struggling, you just need somebody to talk to, we're here for you, okay? We've got extra people available for sure for you today that just give us a call and we'll get somebody on the phone with you today. So 325-356-1105. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. I want to add, you talk about triggers, like today, Valentine's Day. But then a lot of times the trigger is just up there in your head. I think you meant the different kinds. I think that one's in there probably, that they don't even need a trigger. It just happens.
Right. Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
Definitely give them a call over at Hope Counseling.
Absolutely. 325-356-1105, guys. We're here for you. Thank you. And we'll see you next week talking about bullying.
All right. Thanks, Cynthia.
All right.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Extra mile. Nowadays, that's going to cost you, but not with local lawn.